Accutane has been used by millions to clear up acne. And while the vast majority of patients report no serious side effects, some say this drug has devastated their lives.
That's right. Tonight, Rob Stafford has the story of a former Bulls LuvaBull who is taking on a company that makes that drug. Rob?
Warner and Allison, her name is Kim Smith. She says Accutane got rid of her acne in a matter of months, but sent her into a dark depression that lasted years. And she describes herself as one of the lucky ones.
It got to a point where I just really prayed to die.
Kim Smith says before her nightmare began, she was living her dream.
It was just the best feeling in the world.
Since childhood, dance was a passion. A cheerleader in high school, she became a LuvaBull in 1987.
It was just total pure energy and adrenaline. I mean, there were times when Michael Jordan fell on my sneakers and landed on my pom-pom, and you're like, hey!
With a graduate degree from Northwestern, Smith later worked as the marketing director of a law firm. Life couldn't have been better, she says, until she saw a dermatologist for a case of acne.
It cleared up the acne. The acne's gone. But the price that I paid for clear skin, it just isn't worth it.
The doctor prescribed Accutane. This was 1998, before the drug carried a black box warning about reports of depression and suicide. Within 6 months of a daily dose, Smith says her life took a plunge.
It was the darkest place I've ever been. The depression was so dark and so black. It's a place of complete despair and hopelessness.
For years, Smith says she contemplated suicide as depression crushed her career and relationships.
I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't work. I didn't want to live.
Now she's suing the maker of Accutane with the help of attorney Mike Baird.
Well, there are over 200 verified instances where patients on Accutane have committed suicide.
If his case goes to trial, Baird plans to call a research scientist and a pharmaceutical expert who'll testify they believe Accutane can cause depression. But the manufacturer maintains numerous studies show no cause and effect relationship. Roche, the maker of Accutane, told us it can't comment on specific cases. But in a written statement said Accutane's been used by millions and is safe and effective. Adding that a federal judge ruled last year the warning to doctors of potential psychiatric risks were, quote, adequate as a matter of law back in 1998. That's when Smith took Accutane, but she says she was never warned of the side effects. She says she suffered for years, even after she stopped taking the drug. How do you know it's the drug that caused this and not just life?
The only thing that changed in my life, the only differentiating factor, was taking Accutane.
Now the former cheerleader has gone from one court to another. Whether she wins or loses, Kim Smith says she's grateful to be waging this fight at the age of 43.
I do thank God every day that I am alive, and, you know, in the process of rebuilding my life, at least I have a chance to when others don't.
A number of other patients and critics have testified before Congress, and a congressman has blamed his son's suicide on Accutane. But Smith's lawyer says no one has been able to prove in court a direct link between the drug and depression. The lawyer hopes to be the first. The case is now pending in Cook County Circuit Court.
Okay. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you, Rob. In tonight's Health Watch, questions about